What? What? So you guys are getting this because my wife brought this case to my attention, and I wouldn't know. I'm behind because I wasn't into this sleuthing stuff before it started. Hey everybody, I'm about to just gonna get into a rant for a second. I'm gonna talk about a case, and then I'll go back through the comments. I don't know how everybody else does it. I'm gonna go back through the comments because I could say hi to y'all forever, and if y'all been watching me at any given time, I'm gonna forget what I was talking about, and then I'm gonna get off on the high. So I'm gonna ran away for a little bit. Y'all can say hi. I'll come back to it. Thank you for showing up. So my wife brought this case to my attention and said, you need to talk about this girl in Bailey, Colorado. Now, to put this in perspective, Bailey is about 50 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes away from Woodland Park. If you go the back way through Deckers and you actually turn it up a notch on the Ducati, you can probably get there in about 35 minutes. I may or may not know that from experience, but Bailey is pretty close to Woodland Park. So I have friends in Bailey. We've traveled through Bailey a lot. There's a buddy of mine that ice races and that flat tracks that is from Bailey, Colorado, and I've been up there on multiple occasions and gone on motorcycle rides right out of Bailey, Colorado. In 2017, there was a young lady that came up missing or was reported missing because she didn't show up for a high school concert. So you have to understand this is a 17-year-old teenage girl in a very small town. Bailey is much smaller than Woodland Park. Bailey doesn't have, I don't know exactly, but let's see how the population of Bailey, Colorado. Bailey, Colorado is a population, it's at elevation 7,740 feet. So understanding that it's similar to elevation in Woodland Park. It's close to 8,000 feet. Let's see here. Wikipedia says population as of the post office opened in 1878, so it's an old stage station there in Bailey. I'm trying to look for the population. We need boots on the stuff. Just get deeper. Oh, we're lagging. I'm looking for the. Doesn't give me a population. Maybe I need. Population. Yep. My wife. My wife's over here saying. Pop of Bailey, Colorado. There are 59 people per square mile. 8,189. It's pretty much identical to the same size as Woodland Park. Scratch everything I just said. Mountain town, almost at 8,000 feet, population of 8,000. A 17-year-old girl is burned alive in her home in 2017. Her name was Maggie Long. She was burned inside her home. This is what she looked like. This next to her is pictures of the suspects that they believe were involved. They have put together a website that talks about a reward for $50,000 leading to any information around these suspects. What you have to understand is that they have not caught anyone. It has been 2 years. 3 people are believed to be involved in this murder. It's 2019. It's actually 2 years. Full 2 years, right?
No, 2 years not till this December.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 1 year.
1 year. Good thing my wife's in here. 1 year and a few months, this woman was killed, and they haven't caught anybody. They've got some sketches, some vehicle descriptions, but now they're at a point where they've put together a website asking for help to find these murderers. And the date happened was November. The date is really strange because we've been sitting here talking about all these murders. This murder happened around November 5th, or she was reported missing November 5th. December 5th. She was reported missing December 5th. My wife, I got so many things going on in my head around this. I just started looking at this case because my wife told me to. She says, you need to talk about this case. And I said, okay. So there's got to be someone out there. December 2017. I'm going to read you a little bit of a report here. Lakewood, Colorado authorities said at Monday's news conference, and they just brought this case back up. A Bailey teenager named Maggie Long was... My little daughter's in here. She just gave y'all a... A Bailey teenager, Maggie Long, was burned alive inside her family home in December 2017, and that there are 3 suspects in her murder who remain outstanding. The agencies that have been working on this case for more than a year now are the Park County Sheriff's Office, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, unveiled a website Monday to help gather more tips that could lead to the arrest of the suspects in Long's death. Park County Tom McGraw said at a news conference that Long, who was 17 when she was killed, December 1st, 2017, was purposefully set on fire and burned alive. That's some sick crap right there. On December 1st, just a few days after Thanksgiving, a young lady There's pictures and sketches of inside the house. Oh. There's 3 people involved in this. This is 40 minutes from Patrick's house, just so you guys can be aware of where Bailey is. He lives closer. If you go up Terryall and cut back, you'll be there in no time. If you cut through the woods, you could be there in about 2 hours. If you go around through Woodland Park, it's about 50 minutes, an hour from Woodland Park. I'm trying to look at these sketches to see if, like, I looked at the sketch and I said, oh, I know that guy. Or if I had recognized someone. Huh. Well, it doesn't say what the flammable fuel was used, but authorities believe that the house was burned to conceal maybe a fight that had gone on, an altercation that had gone on. They believe that maybe one of the suspects was injured in the case. They also believe that the suspects could have changed their identities, moved out of the area, and are at large. A 17-year-old girl burned alive in her home. Bailey, Colorado, 2017. 3 suspects at large. $50,000 reward. If you know anything, if you have any information, contact authorities. We're going to look more into this case. We're going to go to her house. We're going to go look at this house that's in these photos here. So this is the house in which she was burned alive in. If you're just joining, we're talking about a Bailey, Colorado teenager, Maggie Long, who was burned alive in her house. She was bound and burned. And then they tried to set the house on fire to cover it up. If you have any information, law enforcement is seeking information about this case. This case is from 2017. There are 3 suspects at large. Dad with the phone. That's Maggie Long. They have 2 sketches. They do think that this was apportionate. It could have been a home invasion because there's some safes that were missing, some gun safes that went missing. They believe that the altercation happened between them, and there'll be billboards popping up now that she went to Platte. Okay, Long was reported missing after she failed to show up to a concert at her school, Platte Canyon High School, in December 2017. Officers discovered Long's body that night, but it wasn't until December 4th, or December of 2000, it wasn't until December 4th that the county coroner publicly said Long was dead and identified her. So, this case is crazy. We're going to have to go look into this more. We're going to have to dig in this. Here is the website. Let me give you the website so that you can go to the website and find all out about this case. New pictures from Maggie Long Task Force. Okay? That's the... I'm going to go look at it right now. CBI did a... they couldn't find any useful evidence because they had burned it, I guess. Let's see if this goes here. All right. So here's what we've got. On December 1st, 2017, at approximately 7 p.m., deputies with the Park County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to the house fire located at 3763 County Road 43, Park County, Colorado. So what you have to... So, Park County Communication advised the reporting party called 911 and stated that the people were inside the residence causing damage. The witness observed at least one male party on the property. It was learned by responding officers that this residence is owned by the Long family. After the fire was extinguished at the Long Ranch, Maggie Long's remains were discovered by fire and rescue personnel. The area surrounding her body was badly damaged by fire, and the El Paso County Coroner's Office ruled the death a homicide. Investigation efforts at the scene revealed a physical altercation took place between Maggie and her assailants before the fire was started. Law enforcement believe the intent of the fire was to conceal actions of their assailants, such as the physical altercation and subsequent robbery. The website was created to allow the Maggie Long Task Force to engage with the community and provide a venue for community members to share any information they may have directly with the task force. Oftentimes, members of the community have information of value but do not come forward because of concerns that it may not be important or may be information law enforcement already has. Please provide any information you have or other details you were aware of, even if you have previously provided the information. There's currently a $50,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest of individuals responsible. There's a tip page. There's a diagram, an interactive diagram of basic Maggie Long's home and the information that was going on. So this is the house. This is Maggie. Mrs. Underground. Hi, Mrs. Underground. I don't know how they knew you were here. Maybe they were just saying hi. Oh, did you? So this is the website. Edit areas for witness information. Oh, so there's some. This is the van they're looking for.
General van, that sucks.
I know there's just so many of these. They're also looking for these vehicles, similar to these vehicles. Looking for this van.
That's a cool map.
Looking for that suspect right there, if you know who that is. So this was a home invasion turned murder, turned robbery. Looking for that suspect. This is the case of Maggie Long out of Bailey, Colorado. This was in 2017. This is new information that's been released because they have no ongoing stuff. She was 17 years old when she was killed. She was reported missing after not showing up for a high school concert. This is this area is about an hour from Woodland Park, Bailey, Colorado. Population 8,000, elevation just under 8,000, and no one has been brought to justice for the murder of Maggie Long yet. If you have any information, please reach out to authorities. See, let me see who's here, what y'all been saying. Thomas says they worked in the construction industry. Yeah, Google some of that. I've heard of this. Hi, Dad, with the phone. I saw you on Jay's channel. You're awesome. Funny to boot. Thanks. Hey, Mrs. Underground. Yes, we can make timelines. 2007. Thank you. We need whiteboards for all these cases to write down info. Possibly someone she knew. They knew she contains her home. It's possible. She had gun safes. This happened in 2017, December 1st. Doesn't say how many people lived in the house, that it was just owned by the Longs. Hey guys, Simply, Raul, Tiffany, Kim, Shell, yo, Love Oni, Love Gray, Love Out, Velvet, Karen CSI, what's up? She says, hi Mom Underground.
Hey, Karen.
December 1st. Bailey. Alright, I think that was when I got into it. Cool. Hey guys, thanks for showing up for this little quick YouTube. The only thing they stole were the gun safes. That is, I believe, correct. Oops.
Maybe some jade jewelry.
Maybe some jewelry. Is that what they said?
Yeah, she had jade jewelry.
Jade jewelry that they made.
From her Asian.
Gotcha.
They said
So,
they thought it was a cover-up. They actually robbed the place.
Yeah, they robbed it and they ran into her because she called 911 and said they're in the house. So, and then they responded to a fire. So this all happened pretty damn quick. Again, yes, right around Thanksgiving, which is crazy.
Looks like people get desperate.
So MaggieLongTaskForce.com. Somebody put that down in the description, or I'll come back and put that in the description. You can get all the information about this case. We're going to go up there and look. We're going to go look at this place. I mean, this is about an hour from us, 45, 50 minutes, but it's into the mountains where I love it. And so we're going to go check it out, and I'll do a little video of the area so you can understand what Bailey is and how Bailey is. That'll be in the next few days. You'll see that come up. So y'all keep your eyes out for that. And thanks again. If you'll hit subscribe, like, and share on YouTube, that would be awesome. If you don't, and you just want to like make some bad comments, that's cool too. If you like what you're seeing here, you should really come over to my Facebook, because I'll do a lot more over on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I totally understand, because all the three-letter agencies are watching, and so you can stay right here on YouTube. I'm going to try to do more and more and more on YouTube, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming, or whatever. This is Dad with a phone.